Right. Let's bring in William Barry. He is the CEO of Continental Resources, joining us this morning. Nice to have you with us, Mr. Barry. I want to talk to you about Continental, but I do want to get your reaction to that big news yesterday, broadly speaking in your industry, namely ExxonMobil and the success of that activist investor in terms of an ESG platform. Does that make you think about things any differently in terms of the way you run your business?
Well, good morning, David. And no, it really doesn't. ESG has been part of our DNA for a long, long time. It's something that we've always felt was important to help steward the company. As you go forward, I think what you're seeing from the things that we saw yesterday in the news is that ESG is continuing to be a very important part of the dialogue. It has to be a part of the dialogue with countries and companies working together on this. There's a lot of focus on the E side of it. What really needs to be done is it needs to be a complementary discussion on the S. We think that the discussion about the S, the societal piece, is significantly underrepresented in the dialogue. And you really need to blend those two things together as you go forward. But the stewardship of the E, and I'll make one more comment on this. And if you look at what President Biden said in his address to Congress, he made a statement that only 15% of the carbon dioxide, the greenhouse gas emissions are coming from the United States, and said to Congress, we cannot do it alone. And that's absolutely a true statement. The U.S. cannot do it alone, although we've done better than any other country out there in reducing emissions, toward the Paris goal. Still, you've got to go in and put it in complementary form with working with other governments. And only the federal government can do that. We as companies can do so much, but 85% of this has to be addressed by countries other than the United States.
Yeah. Well, in terms of the outlook longer term for your business and the investments you may be choosing to make today that won't pay off for quite some time, I am curious, though, how you think about it with the changing landscape. I mean, yesterday Ford says, hey, by 2030, only 8.5 years from now, 40% of our fleet, of our volume is going to be electric. Does that make you think differently at all about your end product?
There's been some projections out there, and the EIA came out with a prognostication that you'd be seeing somewhere around peak gasoline, possibly even this year. And that's not an unreasonable thesis to say gasoline is going to peak. Electric vehicles have a huge role to play in the society and the future of the world. That said, crude is still going to play a very important part. Crude and natural gas, if you look at the energy consumption around the world, there's a billion people in the world without access to electricity. There's another 2 billion with under-serviced with regard to energy. So there's a huge population that is not getting the energy they need to be at the right level on a quality of life basis. So that's still there. And even the folks that are looking at the analysis and saying it's going to peak, it's going to come down, what's going to happen over time is crude and natural gas liquids are going to continue to play a big role in the future of the energy mix. The whole world needs lots of different forms of energy. Petroleum is one of them.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.